And I'm pulling out, if y'all saw I was pulling out a word, I got cake. And I keep hearing the message of let them eat cake. There was somebody back in the day. Y'all know I lose my memory as soon as I get on live, but let them eat cake is all I keep hearing. And I said this before, I'm going to say it again, and I'm going to say it until I am blue. People that are rich, those ones that are greedy, they are going to take us down a rabbit hole. If somebody does not step up and stand up, Marie Antoinette, I just saw it. Thank you guys. I keep hearing let them eat cake. And I'm telling y'all, this is what I keep getting as well. This is not going to end the way that they think it is going to end. If you all think that you're going to keep the rich rich and the poor poor. Okay. What I'm getting when I heard let them eat cake was that if these people, okay, everyday people start to get hungry, they start to get scared, shit starts to get scarce, they're going to be coming for those in charge. Allegedly. Keep in mind, everything here is alleged because, of course, we're dealing with public figures. It's important to remember that tarot is for entertainment purposes only. I'm telling y'all, this is not going to end the way that some people in charge think that this is going to end. People are not going to idly sit by, okay? People are not going to idly sit by and just allow you to take them from this country, okay, and send them somewhere else, especially those who fought to get their papers and to be here legally and all of these things, and you think you're going to take them or you're going to take some of their family. They're not going safely. Black people are not going back to the days of slavery. Okay, whatever they think is about to happen, the opposite is going to take place. There is going to be a revolt. Okay, and I don't like this. I don't like how my hands just showed up like this. Yeah, the devil got his hands in this shit. I'm telling you, divided we will fall. Divided we will fall. Did you guys see how exhausted Kamala Harris looked in the video when she was telling people not to give up? She looked defeated. Just like I mentioned in her reading, that woman, I kept picking up her being tired. I picked up her going on vacation. There were some people, shout out to y'all, that end up coming back to me telling me that she ended up going on vacation. She looks exhausted. And I'm not getting the exhausted of somebody just being physically tired. That is somebody that is spiritually exhausted. And sweetheart, I know exactly how you feel. It is so hard, y'all. Y'all have no idea how many times I would just randomly just cry. It's hard being a light worker. It's hard being an empath. It's hard being somebody who genuinely cares about people. And you literally are watching the devil take over. Everything that is wrong is now seems like it's right. And everything that's right now seems like it's wrong. You have the same people. Keep in mind, I live in the South, okay? And I've said this plenty of times on this channel. If anything, people know that folks in the South always talk about, oh, our pride and our flag and our soldiers and our officers. And y'all allowed January 6th to happen. And now they're trying to gaslight the rest of us and tell us that this shit didn't happen or that it did happen, but what happened was okay. There are people that are like, yeah, let's tear down the government. Let's tear down the FBI. Let's do away with Department of Justice. But y'all was the same motherfuckers that was sitting around here talking, our flag, our pride. Officers died because of January 6th. They killed themselves for the simple fact that they had PTSD from these people trying to overtake the government and don't let nobody. Yeah, let me tell you something. I'm not going to gaslight on this goddamn channel. Okay? They tried to overtake the government because they felt as if, I got to give him a name, the orange guy was the rightful winner. When the rest of us, those that are sane, knew the other candidate, Biden, won fair and square. I don't care how you feel. I told y'all before, I don't give a shit if you're a Democrat. I don't give a shit if you're a Republican. I don't care if you're the other person that's in between. I don't care. I don't have any respect for anybody that chooses to ignore rape allegations, all these countless charges, all of this evil, just so you can have cheaper eggs. I don't respect you. I do not respect you. Let me tell you something. I done said this to y'all before. My background is in criminal justice. You will never have me in this world side with a motherfucker, okay, that is okay with us being divided. If you are siding with him, you don't give a shit about nobody else. How can y'all, you know what, Kim, let me tell y'all what bothers me so much. How can you call yourselves Christians when you're not following the way of God and Jesus? Somebody please help me understand. How the hell do you say you believe in God and all this type of stuff, but then you don't like black people? Or if you black, you don't like white people? Or you don't like Hispanic people? You don't care what happens to them. You don't care what happens to their children. You don't care if somebody is in a cage. You don't care if somebody is being treated differently. Y'all literally have people that are sitting out here going against everything that Kamala stands for, and y'all the same people talking about y'all flag. This woman works in the justice system, and she get this much respect because she, let's be honest, she get this much respect because she black and because she is Indian. Two things that a lot of people cannot stand. So don't sit up here and tell me that it's all, it's her merit. It's based on this. It's based on that bullshit. You don't like her. A lot of you all did not vote for her, clearly, because look at the big ass, all that red on the map. Look at all that red on the map. This woman sat up here and said, I will help you all with your health care. Okay? I will help you all. Take care of the elderly. Have somebody come to the house and take care of the elderly. I will make sure that people are fed. I will make sure that people have an upper hand. Hell, I'll even work to try to give y'all some money to help you get into home ownership. And you said, no, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. As long as I can keep things in a way that you wanted it to be 100 years ago. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Whether or not you all like it, and whether or not Kamala Harris' ass is never in that damn White House again, let me tell y'all something about us other Americans, okay? The ones that feel like we're in the goddamn twilight zone right now because we're trying to figure out why everything wrong is right and right is wrong. Let me tell y'all something. Regardless of who in this damn office, regardless of who is in that goddamn White House, we are not going back. I be damn, we ain't going back. I tell you one damn thing. Let me tell you something. There's a reason why a lot of us readers talk about ancestors. Our ancestors don't play about us. Okay? And if y'all think for a second, we gonna let this shit, baby, child, we are not going back. I don't give a damn who in that White House. We are not going back. Marjorie Taylor Greene, your karma is coming. Your karma is coming. Any person that sits up, any one of you that sit up in that White House, signing off on these papers, pulling back this DEI and everything else, let's be honest, the real reason why y'all do that. A lot of y'all fear us. Okay? Y'all fear us because y'all are scared. Let's be real. We finna be real on this channel today. I guess Spirit said I needed to get this out. First of all, thank you, AB, for being here today. I appreciate you always helping and moderating with the comments, because baby, I'm sure there's some people cussing me out and I don't give a damn. Let me tell you something. A lot of y'all fear us, and I'm talking about black folks. Okay? Fear us. And the reason why you fear us, because y'all are scared that we're going to do to y'all what you did to us, our ancestors, 400 years ago. Okay? That's where all of this comes from. There's also fear surrounding Hispanics and everybody else because they've gotten over here and they're able to be successful. Because one thing about them, they're going to work their ass off. They're going to work their ass off. But what people do not understand is, I've said it before and I said it again, and I keep hearing love. If we are not in unison, we're going to fall. We are going to fall. Lord, I sound like Kamala. Let me be clear. Okay? Okay, because I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them fake folks. Okay, anybody that knows me know I used to be a fan of Donald Trump. I liked Donald Trump when he used back in his day when he was a celebrity and he was on Apprentice. I can tell you, I watched that show. I watched him God knows how many times on Howard Stern, but in no way, shape, or form did I want that man to be a damn president. He's not suited to be a president. You are not suited to be a president if you don't include, if everybody's not inclusive. Everybody is not inclusive. You don't need to be here. Everything is starting to get rolled back right now. And I take this stuff seriously. For one, I'm considered a minority. Okay. 2, one of my children is special needs. So talking about doing away with the Department of Education, and let me tell you something. He is in one of the most amazing school systems ever. When I tell you, they are so attentive. Every freaking teacher in that school knows him. And all that work that they've put into him. Hell, they were the ones that first diagnosed him. And I'm so thankful to them. And to hear, you literally have people that are out here scared, people with autism and people with pre-existing health conditions, afraid that their stuff is going to be taken from them, the help that they've gotten so far. We are not supposed to be like this about a new president coming into the office. We're not supposed to be scared. Y'all, I promise you, soon as I turned on this camera, I felt like I couldn't breathe. There are people that are experiencing panic attacks, depression, exhaustion. They're afraid to look at the news. We're not supposed to be living in fear. We are living in fear, majority of us. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm not just going to be talking because I want to also make sure that I'm not the only one. Give me a thumbs up in the comments. For those of you all, it don't matter where you live, okay? If in some way, shape, or form, what happens here in the U.S. affects you, give me a thumbs up if right now you are scared, you feel like you may have anxiety, you don't know what's going to happen to your 401k and everything else you didn't work for. You're scared as hell for 2025. You hoping that something magically happens, that God just come down and go, hey, let me stop this right now. Let me stop it right now. Let me get everything back on track. Let me tell you, how many of y'all could care less right now about whether or not somebody is a Democrat or Republican? You just want some people in office and people align with the people in office to actually have the skills and the know-how to be there. I did not want to tell y'all this. As a matter of fact, I put it in my comments in my community tab, and I deleted it because I didn't want to bring unnecessary fear. And first of all, let me give a thank you before I go further, because I can go and go. Annie, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate it. I think somebody else may have sent the super chat as well. Y'all, I'm sorry. Y'all know when I go and go. Y'all know when I go and go. It's so if I don't get to you now, I'll definitely come back and put it in the community tab. And thank you all for taking the time to send a super chat. I appreciate that. I saw a lot of thumbs up in the comments. And, you know, let me tell you something. Anybody that has gotten readings from me, and I know y'all have been waiting, your girl's going to be coming back soon, I promise, with more readings. But right now, let me focus on this part. I just saw, hey. There's somebody in the comments of one of the videos I did recently on the politicians. You guys noticed that there was a voice. It sounded like a spirit. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I listened to it myself, and when I played it back, somebody did it. I'm gonna see if I can pin it, if I can remember which video it was in. But if you listen, you can hear the person say Jenny. They said it clear, and it sounded like a woman. In one of my videos, you can hear a spirit say, Jenny, just like that. There was no manipulation or nothing in that little clip that I heard that person pointed out to me. And y'all do know that that's my first name, right? So somebody has something to say to me. I know y'all say all the time, y'all see orbs. Some people tell me they see people standing next to me and behind me and floating around or whatever. Like I tell y'all all the time, nothing bothers me over here. I sleep peacefully. 444 is on the clock. Y'all shut the mother freaking door. I just saw 444 and the live time just said 22:22. Hi to whoever that is or whoever is around me, because y'all sure just made yourselves known with that. That is so funny. That is so funny. That is so funny that I ended up seeing 444 and y'all shut the mother freaking door. Look what's on the bottom. Didn't I just say 22:22? Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all divine feminine energy is here? Do y'all see where it says feminine forces? There's feminine forces around us, y'all. I'm hearing it again. Be calm, Kamala. Be calm, Kamala. You may have another mission here. I'm telling you, be calm, Kamala. But yeah, I know they're all around me. My mom always says, she just like, look, I don't want to see them. Yep. And I just got from Spirit, this is not just this 444 that was being talked about. He's saying that we're protected. Like I said, those who believe. I always tell y'all, whomever y'all believe in, y'all know I believe in God, and it is what it is. Whomever you believe in, do not, what I'm getting is, please do not lose faith. Okay? There are still good people out here. Make sure you're one of those people. Again, who are you when nobody's looking? Okay, now I see why you wanted me to get on the camera today, because you got me preaching. All right, how do I hide this? Because I want to keep reading the comments. I don't know how to do it. Oh, there we go. I made it go away. Okay, good. Okay, let's see, Starlight. Okay, you said there's a troll. Did somebody say there's a troll in here? Hold on 1 second. AB, let me see. I'm gonna have to change your moderation. I think if I change your moderation, you'll be able to block people. So give me 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna remove standard moderator and I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna change your moderation to where you could do more. Okay, you can block things now, AB. And I believe there's another person that I have here, Mrs. Jones is also a moderator. Oh, you're welcome. I just fixed it for you. So you should be able to block people. If you can't, just let me know. But trolls, let me tell you something. Just like I said in that little clip, when I talked about Drake and about the fact that if Kendrick Lamar is a light worker, you may not want to come after him. Let me tell you something, okay? And I'm not just talking. I'm not blowing smoke up your butt. You don't want to mess with a light worker, okay? There are certain people that are sent here to help uplift people, to help heal people, especially in trying times. Trolls, I am not one of the ones you want to mess with, because let me tell you something, karma comes back around very swiftly with me. Ask anybody in my life that tried to cross me how they living now. So you better tread carefully. You better tread carefully. I'm telling you, because if you stop somebody from doing work that they're supposed to be doing and they're doing it genuinely and from the heart, he will stop you in whatever way he sees fit. So you might want to tread carefully. Okay? I was told to show this again. Why? Because of this right here. Oh, yeah, my ancestors don't play by me, baby. So tread lightly. Speaking of that, I don't think I ever told y'all this. Let me blow this out before I burn my house. Hold on a second. All right, this is for the trolls. Dear God, I ask that you clear any negative energy from out of this chat. We got people here that are wanting answers, understanding when it comes to life, situations in the world that we're living in. Poof and be gone. Poof and be gone. Why was I thinking about, what did she say with the Disney? You're watching the Disney Channel. Yeah, tread lightly. Don't play with me. Like I said, feminine forces. This is not the time, okay? This is not the time. Because I don't know where all this energy that came from, y'all. My gosh. My gosh. 444 says trust. Oh, no. Okay, let me get this out first. Sorry, y'all. I'm getting a lot of messages when I'm channeling. It's coming out. Okay. First thing I wanted to talk about, I just told it to my mom today because I don't think I ever mentioned it to her. And I want to see if there's any other people here that have a strong connection with spirit. Like, did something similar happen to you? I'm curious to know this. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, AB. I appreciate it, y'all. I got a gnat that's in here. What they call them, monitoring spirits. But anyway, long story short, I remember one day, this was before I started reading. I was asleep and I had a dream, and there was a Native American man. I was in a living room, and it was a Native American man, and he was standing next to a wall, and he was in his full garment. He had the long headpiece with the feathers and everything. And I believe that he may have had on a plaid shirt or something. I don't know, but I know that he had the other full part of his culture's pieces. And there was a blue hole that was in the wall. It looked like fire, but it wasn't fire. And it was bright blue, and it was burning in a circle. And he was chanting something. Yeah, you said a headdress. Yes, he had a headdress on, Rosie. He had a headdress on, and he was chanting something. I don't know what. It was like, oh, I don't know what he was saying, but he was looking at me, and he was smiling at me, and he kept pointing to the hole. And he was just chanting and pointing at the hole. And it was like, it was just open, and he was just showing it to me. And I was like, okay. And I didn't understand at that time. I freaked out. I woke up from the dream, and I was like, okay, what's going on? I always wondered if I had ties to ancient Egypt. I don't know. Maybe I have some ties to Native Americans. I don't know. But it could be a portal, Alicia. Y'all, that dream, it wasn't scary. I was just scared because I didn't understand, like, why is this here? I am going to kill this gnat, because you're stopping me from what I'm doing. But anyways, you got the native women ancestors are pissed. They will receive karma. But I don't know if anybody else experienced anything like that, but he was just like pointing to it. And what's so weird about it, it doesn't happen all the time. It happens every once in a while. But I could be doing a reading on somebody, and I will ask them something very specific that They would know themselves. And like, just a perfect example. I asked someone one time, I said, "Are you afraid of water? How long have you been afraid of water?" And they were like, uh, yeah, I've been afraid of water my whole life. I didn't understand what that was connected to. And it's just like I would start telling people past life messages. So I don't know. Okay. I don't know, but it seemed like after I had that particular dream about with him in it, all of a sudden I just started reading, and just going and going. So I don't know, y'all. All I know is that we're all interconnected together, and we better figure something out. Um, oh, I'm being called to these. Ooh, shut the mother freaking door. Look at the card that just fell out after I said that. Do y'all see what that says at the bottom? That is so good.